Joey, how important is it for you to kind of put the mistakes aside at the end of the game, that overtime drive, even the last drive of the fourth quarter, and just go after it, make it happen, gutsy drives? How do you put those rougher drives behind you when it matters most?
The saying everybody says, live to the next play. If I try to just focus on what had happened, it'll make me, worry too much and just worry not to make that mistake again. But, you just got to go out there, stuff happens, and you just live to the next play and go out there and execute.
Where do you feel like you've grown the most from week one to where you are now?
I think I got a lot of growing still. I think I got to hold of the offense better for sure, but, I could still get so much better in, understanding more of the offense, but definitely got a better grab of the offense from week one till now.
Is that the most exciting part, where you can kind of nitpick what's been really good play to this point and you see that there's improvement, just like the receivers had a few drops, and I know they'd love to have back too?
Yeah, for sure. When you go back and watch film and see like there's still so much more that we can do better at, all around, and starting with me, just makes it exciting because, we've been explosive, but we could be more explosive than what we have been if everybody just dials in and get into the details, starting with me.
When you go back and, because I don't even think they showed the replay on the Jumbotron, when you go back and you saw the offensive pass interference call on Brazel, were you like, oh my gosh?
Yeah, that play looked familiar, but it is what it is.
How surprised have you been surprised by what he's done? He's been pretty good. So.
Yeah, all around they've been great. Chris is a leader in that receiver room. He's shown it on and off the field, but man, I can't thank those receiver corps enough. They're making my job easy, just throwing it out there for them, let them make the play.
Joey, in the preseason, people looking at Tennessee, they're a new quarterback, bunch of young receivers, a lot of question marks. Did you guys enter the season with a chip on your shoulder? Did you kind of feel like you guys could do what you're doing now?
You always go into the season with a chip on your shoulder. You got to worry about what's in this building and everybody on your team. All that outside noise is just rat poison. So we knew what we got. We don't got to say too much. Just go out there and, play and execute.
There's a lot that can be said for Chris Brazel's mental toughness this season. How much do you see that in the way that he practices or plays in the game?
Just like I just said, he's a leader. Those younger guys look up to him, and the way he carries himself on and off the field, good play, bad play, mistake or not, that he's out there and he's giving his all, and he's showing that he's a top contender as a receiver.
You look at, I guess you can walk into a room and kind of see, Brazel's, catch radius, right?
Yeah.
You can see the size immediately. But when you're out there on the grass and you're throwing, how quickly or how long did it take you to learn, this guy will go get it, this guy will pluck it, he can move? How long did it take you to kind of put all that together?
Not long. Just watching film from him last year, from the whole offense, and then out there throwing in the summer and then fall camp and stuff like that. And just the confidence he has. He tells me, if you throw it, I'm going to go grab it. So just go out there, just playing around, throwing the ball around different areas, trying to test where he's good at, where he's not. And he's good at everything. So.
I know you weren't here last year, but a number of the coaches have talked about how they kind of self-evaluated and evolved the offense and had some new wrinkles and stuff. And I've heard some national analysts say that this offense fits you as a quarterback. How does this offense fit you as a player?
It's just super quarterback friendly. There's a lot of different things that we're doing in this offense from last year, but Coach got a lot of trust in me, and I got a lot of trust in Coach, and we go out there in the film room, talking about plays, dialing things up, out there at the practice field, running it, seeing what we like, what we don't like, but just the space of just open communication that we have with each other to discuss what we like, what we don't like, what we want to add, what we want to take out is very helpful.
How do you evaluate, or maybe the coaches in giving you feedback, your decision-making as a quarterback in games that get you guys in the right play and go to the right place with the football?
I've been pretty decent, I would say. Definitely a lot I can improve on, but I would say I'll be decent right now. There's still a lot of stuff I could clean up all around, get us in better situations, put the ball in better places for the receivers. But
you said that a couple of times. I guess for you personally, other than placing the ball better, like you mentioned, where would you like to see yourself improve over this bye week?
Definitely, getting feet right. I felt myself feet a little fast, a little slow, or a little rush to where I'm trying to go. But definitely get my bottom half involved more.
For you to kind of
aside from the touchdown, what play on the game time drive do you remember the most?
The one where I was falling down and threw it to Mike.
What was so special about that play for you?
I mean, I wouldn't say nothing special, but you know, pocket was collapsing. They brought blitz, stepped up, saw Mike, and then just let it go.
When you say this is a quarterback-friendly offense, are you comparing that to other offenses you've seen or you've played in, or is it because it's coached by quarterbacks?
I would say both. Yes, sir.
How do you think that affects things, having a quarterback head coach, quarterback OC, both sort of driving the offense? How do you think that affects it, being quarterback-friendly?
I think it affects a lot. I mean, you get two different perspectives of, you know, great coaches and just everybody, and then including like Jared and Landry. Everybody like pitches and ideas and thoughts, and everybody just talking through of what if that, what if this, what if we do this, what if we do that. It just makes it, and then it helps me, obviously. You see those guys playing at a higher level, and you can just, you know, nitpick their brain and just learn.
Down 7, fourth quarter, Jesse gets hurt. Here comes David, first time he's seen action all year. What were his eyes like? What was that interaction like? Anything funny in the huddle with him, you know, in his first drive and it being such a critical drive?
No, I mean, that guy, you know, you got to be ready no matter what when your number is called. And he's been out a couple of weeks, but when his number was called, he was ready. And he went out there with aggression and passion. And that's what we look for in O-line.
You said over and over and over again you want to get better. Are you the kind of guy, even maybe after your best game, there's always things that you feel like you can improve on? Like, are you a perfectionist? And if so, where does that maybe come from?
Yeah, most definitely. Nobody's going to be perfect, you know what I mean? And, you know, I could try to be as perfect as I can, and that could look different in different ways. But, I mean, there's always something I could do better to get the offense in a certain situation or just put the receiver in a better spot. But I think I can always strive to be perfect no matter if I had a good game or not.
Thanks, Joey.
Thank you, guys.